Blog Talk Radio.
Mr. Pop.
The views and opinions of this show do not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of this network and its affiliates.
At Midwest IT Support Help Desk, we believe that technology should support and enhance your organization's success, not constrain it. With our wide range of best-in-class services, we provide customized solutions that fit your unique IT needs. We are committed to excelling at our job so you can focus on doing yours. Midwest IT Support Help Desk is always available, providing your organization with professional remote help desk support services you need. Midwest IT Support Help Desk will solve your technology issues day or night. Our IT staff ensures that your network and computers are up to date and ready for operation on a daily basis. Don't wait until problems occur. Let our organization solve them with our monitoring software, giving you the peace of mind you need. Let us do the worrying for you. Enabling your workforce with top-notch technologies isn't just important, but imperative for business success. This customizable solution allows your team to work seamlessly and collaboratively in a protected space. No matter what IT services you need, Midwest IT Support Help Desk will be there to support you every step of the way. Midwest IT Support Help Desk. We are committed to excelling at our job so you can focus on doing yours. Please visit www.midwestitsupport.com for more information, or shoot us an email at helpdesk@midwestitsupport.com. Give us a call, 765-239-9668.
Good evening, everybody. This your boy Big T with our Political Nation with your host, Tanya Staten. What's up, Tanya?
What's up, Tim? Hello, everyone, and thank you for tuning in to A Political Nation. There is so much to talk about. So, are we still waiting for Jay Real to come on, or is he already on?
Yeah. Well, he coming on. He said he'll be here in a few. So, you get started.
Okay.
Just push him right in there.
Okay, so let's talk about the hearing that happened on Thursday. So, and I need to make a correction because last Saturday I mispronounced the young lady name. Her name is Christine Blasey Ford, the one that is accusing Brett Kavanaugh of sexual assault against her when they was in high school back in 1982. Mm-hmm. So I just want to make that clarification.
Mhm.
But so you had her. She came on first, and she talked to the Congressional Senate, and she reported on the alleged assault that happened to her, when she was in high school against Brett Kavanaugh, and I think. Me personally, I think a lot of them had already went in with their mind made up that they still wanted to vote him in, Brett Kavanaugh, because most of the Republicans, are conservative, and he is Donald Trump nominee pick for the Supreme Court justice, and he's already said that he's willing to back Donald Trump, make sure he don't get impeached. He stands for everything Donald Trump stands for, basically. So,
okay.
I just think that Donald Trump is willing to go so far as to put this man in office, knowing that he's an accused sexual offender, because Donald Trump, as you know, has been accused of sexual assault on several women, and nothing's been done to him, you know. So,
sorry,
you know,
he
feel like,
friend.
yeah, so, you know, he feel like if nothing's going to happen to him, oh, well, you know, why not have him on, but anyway, so, like I was saying, you know, I feel like, and these are my views, I'm going to say it my view only, Brett Kavanaugh is indebted to Donald Trump because Donald Trump is supporting him. He's pushing for him, you know, to be on that cabinet. So if he get in there, basically what he's going to do is uphold everything that he promised Donald Trump that he was going to do.
Mm-hmm.
But I felt very, and I listened in to her, even though it was at work, I listened in to her because I felt like, you know, I felt like it was my duty as not only as a woman, but as a supporter of a movement for all women, you know, justice for all. And, you know, and the way she spoke, and, you know, things that happened to her over 35 years ago, and she spoke with intellect, you know, recalling everything that happened from step by step. There was no way that you could not believe this woman. You know what I'm saying? You know, some women, you know when people come, you know, Tim, when people come at you with a bunch of bull. We all know when people come at us with bull. But this woman spoke those words from 35 years ago, and as a woman, I don't know how men take stuff or how they hold or deal with, you know, their anger or whatever. But for us, you know, we hold a lot of stuff in because we take a lot of stuff and we deal with a lot of stuff on a daily basis, from whether it's work, our children, with our spouse. You know, I'm not going to say all men are bad. You know, I'm just saying we deal with a lot, and we know how to hold it in and keep it together. But at some point in time, you just got to let it go. You got to know when to say no, you know, and you got to be able to stand up for yourself. So,
can I say something?
Go ahead.
To me, this all boils down to is you can hear Donald Trump talk about loyalty. Donald Trump is the type of person, and let's put this in the open, ladies and gentlemen, this is what it's all about. Donald Trump, the political Republican nation is a big scam. It's nothing but a big scam that people, you got to stay close to something. Look at what this man done. Look at what Kavanaugh done, and look what Donald Trump done. And you still in office. You haven't been impeached yet. You don't got your name is all written on the Russian
collusion.
Voter collusion. You are playing, and so Bill Cosby got to go to jail for messing with women, but none of you do. Interesting, huh? So
that's what I'm saying.
Just put it out there. And like,
I mean, you just do the math. This means Bill Cosby was 80 years old, and he got 3 to 10 years in prison. Like, come on now. If his accuser can go back more than 40 years, and this woman going back 35 years, and, you know, she is what is she? She's a professor at a college. And what she speak about has a lot to do with her memory. I mean, you know what she teach got a lot to do with memory. So she held it in her memory all these many years. And you know, as a child, I can remember a lot of things that happened that I've seen, you know, not per se that it really happened to me as a child, but I know it happens to some of my siblings, and, you know, some of the things that I wouldn't wish to happen. And I'm talking about this is from family members that do stuff like this, you know what I'm saying? So, and you keep that stuff with you, and you carry it with you, and it's called a generational cycle. You know, a generational curse. So we never forget this kind of stuff. We don't forget it. You know, men are taught to be strong and hold it in. Going on, women, you know, we go on, but we remember we hold it in because that's just our nature. But you know, this woman held all this stuff in, and you know, she went on and, you know, married, had a career, but in her life she always had intimidation. She was fearful, you know. She suffered a lot of what's the word it says? She had traumatic distress. So, I'm saying we need to look at these kind of things and don't just put people in office because, they're going to support our agenda. Because at the end of the day, Donald Trump is not only hurting himself, but he's hurting generations to come. It could be his daughter one day that get, sexual assaulted. So, we got to look at this.
Let's put it out there. He does not care about us. He don't care about this nation. He cares about, only thing he cares about is it's like a Godfather thing. It's like, okay, I'm the king, and y'all got to follow my lead, my orders, and stuff like that. This man does not care about nothing about America. He does not care about black people. He does not care about Mexican. Latinos. He cannot stand Latinos. And be real, you trying to build a wall because let these people in this world, and they help build. And this is a freedom of speech nation, and these people, you trying to take everything away from them. Let's be real.
But you know what? The thing about it, and this what struck me, and this what kind of pissed me off as I was listening to it. He got on national television and said that the Democrats want all the power, want to take it. And you know what his words were? He said, but we're not going to let them have it. We're not going to let them have it because it belongs to us. I mean, and they feel entitled.
And that's what they do.
And they feel entitled. They feel entitled. But again, and I take this back to racism and racist slavery because our ancestors built this country on the backs of tyranny. They slaved in the fields. They took care of their babies. And they picked cottons and whatever. And what did they have to show for it? Nothing. They were beaten, whipped, killed, raped, hung, burned. So again, they feel entitled. But we built this country. I ain't gonna say we, in a usage where we, but our ancestors built this country, So my thing is, when you talk about entitlement, and this man, when Christine Blasey Ford came in there, and she when she was doing her testimony, she was well spoken, calm, and she was able to delay what had happened to her, in a peaceful manner. And when he came in, I mean, he was just like, what you need me here for? Like, you don't really need to be asking me nothing. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, how dare they ask him anything? You know what I'm saying? Because he already is a judge of the federal court. So he feel like, he's entitled to this without going through a proper hearing. Like I said, when we go for job interviews, the first thing they want to look at is our background history.
Yeah.
So my thing is, what makes them think that it's okay for us to get, checked and prone and looked at, but not them? In the Constitution, it says clearly that no one is above the law, not even the president, not a judge, no one. So my thing is, again, what makes them feel like they so entitled, so privileged, that they can't have their background looked into?
Well, Jay Real just came in to our show. What's up, Jay Real?
What's good, y'all? What's up, y'all? Sorry for being late.
What's good?
You're good. You're good. So we were talking about we was talking about the nomination for Judge Kavanaugh, and he went through the hearing process, and of course now after a whole week of asking, would you be okay with the FBI checking your background out? So he didn't answer the question. He did not want to answer the question. So Senator Jeff Flake, that was going to vote for him, came back and said, well, I think we should have an FBI investigation before we proceed with this nominee. And, oh, my God, the right wing went hysterical because they want to hurry up, push this man through and put him on Supreme Court, so he could support Donald Trump and all his agenda. You know, he got in there feeling like, you know, this my world. Why do you need to look at my background? You know, but you gotta accuse her.
And that's, you know what? And because I heard, you know, what you was talking about a while ago, and it's crazy because we all know, but we had to get a background check. We had to get a background check to work at a chicken plant.
Yeah. Okay.
A chicken plant. They had to do a background check. They told me my address from. I didn't even remember the addresses. You know what I mean? And you didn't even tell me this fool feel like he ain't supposed to get a background check. Like, come on, who doesn't? What?
And I'm saying, but he asking them. The committee is asking him questions, and he's answering them with a question. Like one of the ladies, I forgot, Dianne Feinstein asked him, you know, did you ever drink so much that you black out or you couldn't remember? He said, did you ever drink and you couldn't remember? I'm like, okay, now if that was me asking a judge,
he's an asshole.
A question with a question, what do you think would happen to me? I'm like, this, and then he never answered the question, so.
Because he's an asshole. He feels like he doesn't have to.
But I'm telling you, I was so proud. Of, and I had to go back to and I talked to Tim. I had to go back because, you know, me and you talked about this last Saturday, and I had to go back and redo a statement I made about the lady. You know, the lady we was talking about. Her name is I think I call her Paula, but her name is Christine Blasey Ford. So I just want to make sure I let you know that as well. But the thing about this was, you know, when Senator Jeff Flake came, he was going to get into an elevator, and two women that had been sexual assault and raped came up to him and told him their story. He had the audacity. He would never look at them because, you know, he didn't want to make eye contact with them because he didn't want to have to say, well, you know, I'm going to support this person even though I'm looking at you and I understand what you're saying, but I'm still going to go back and support this person anyway, even though I know this man is wrong and he's a criminal. So, but thank God he had a conscience when he got in there. You know, he had a conscience because, you know, at the end of the day, we all got children.
Right.
You know, I don't have a daughter, but I believe that senator has a daughter. Now, would you want your daughter going out to this world knowing that some man can potentially sexual assault her because of the fact that you voted for this man? You know, and people see that and they'll do it just because of that. You know what I'm saying? So you got to look at this thing all the way around. You can't just look at it one-sided.
But you know what?
And let's be real. Let's be real. Let me say this very quick, Jay. Let's be real. The reason why Hillary Clinton is not a president of the United States is because she's a woman. The Republican Party, the government did not respect women in any way or any shape or form. So that's why we see, all right, they looking at her, this lady, you know, that she, you know, how you have the gall to say anything. What I do, you sort of respect and let it go, and that's it. But you know, the women of this nation are strong women, black women especially. But and then you not get, they probably can run this nation way better than, I know they can run better than Playground Trump can, touchy feely hands. So. But I'm just saying, that's the whole point about this. The Republican Party got so much control of this nation right now, and then it's like anything that happens to anybody is, you know, water over the bridge. They don't care. Long we empower. It's about power for them. It's not about what's right. It's not what's wrong. It's about power. Long you got power, that's all they want. Trump don't know. Ask Trump to count his ABCs. I bet you don't know.
I'm sure he can. He can't even say the national anthem, so I know he can't say his ABCs.
Exactly. So. It's power. It's about everything is about power in this nation. If you don't have the power, and you nobody to them, And like I said, they look at these women as, hey, y'all, you women, you don't supposed to say nothing to me. You know, who are you?
Right.
Exactly.
Let them look at that black woman. What's the black woman name that Trump had beef with in Congress?
Yeah.
Omarosa Manigault.
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Look at her.
Yeah.
It's like it's like she was nobody to him.
Yeah, he called her a dog. Yeah. I'm saying, my thing is, I feel like, I hurt for this woman because, like I said, no, I wasn't really sexually assaulted, but I was assaulted, and and assault on any hand is an assault. I don't care how you look at it, and it just made me mad. It made me so mad because women often we aren't believed. We aren't believed, and it's just pushed on the rug, and it's like we powerless and like we don't have a voice. So.
But Bill Cosby would sexual assault somebody that something was done about it.
Exactly.
Just saying.
Yeah.
Jay, I know Jay gonna come. Go ahead, get him, Jay.
You already know I'm about to get him. Let me get him.
Go ahead, get him.
Okay. Let's just talk. Let's call it what it is. And whoever's listening, I honestly want you to take this offensive. Please do. The reason why I'm saying I want you to take this offensive because it should offend you that a black man, if he did it or not, I don't know. We don't know. I was born in '83. You know what I mean? I don't know what he was doing in the '70s. You know what I mean? I don't know what he was doing in the '70s. Yeah. But my point is, they locked him up for it. At, what is he, like 80 years old? They gave him what, 3 to 12?
Yeah,
okay.
3 to 10.
But a few more months left.
3 to 10.
You think? And I keep saying that over and over, like.
They went and locked him up. I'm sorry to cut you off. They locked him up because not only because Bill Cosby's a black man, let's just be honest, not only because he's a black man, but he's a black man with money. And a black man with money is a black man with power.
And you know what they say? A black man, an intelligent black man is a dangerous black man to a white person.
That's
the problem.
I got a shirt.
That's the problem.
I have a shirt that I wear to work that says "Danger, educated black men."
That's the problem. And the thing about it, I'm gonna tell you the really reason why they wanted to lock him up because he had enough money to buy NBC, and that's what he wanted to do. And see, they wanted to get him out of there because Bill Cosby was part owner of NBC, so that's why they want to get rid of him. And so when these women came up, with all these allegations, that was their key to get rid of him anyway.
Right.
But like I said, and when the two ladies approached Jeff Flake, and they approached him in the elevator and they cried their heart out to him and told him their story. I think then, he had a change of heart. He had a come to Jesus moment and said, well, I got a wife, I got 2 daughters. Let me do the right thing. And this man, he could retire anyway, so what does it matter to him, even if he vote no? He don't care. He's leaving office anyway, so it ain't going to matter to him.
Yeah, and, I mean, it's like I said, though, you know what I mean? What pisses me off, I'm going to be all the way honest. What really pisses me off personally with the Bill Cosby situation is, one of the things. Everybody talking all this shit about Bill Cosby, right?
I like Bill Cosby.
Right. But, I mean, the people that are talking shit about him. But I'm like, okay, let's not forget. Now, don't get me wrong. Like I said, I'm not saying if he did it or not. If he did it,
right,
you deserve everything you get. But my point is, Bill Cosby has contributed to all kinds of HBCUs, right?
Yeah.
All kinds of organizations, all kinds of shit, right? Like, y'all want to tarnish everything that he did. Okay, you want to tarnish everything he did, give him his money back then. I bet you ain't
my thing is, when... Not to cut you off, I'm sorry. But I bet they ain't going to give him that money back. All that money he put in, all these people. Hell no, they never going to do that.
College, you know what I mean? All them kids he sent to college, all that stuff he founded and funded, they ain't going to get that money back, though.
Exactly.
Bill Cosby got stuff going on still right now to this day because of shit that he did.
You know what I mean? And see, Bill Cosby was, and people shouldn't forget, especially black people, he was, for us, the first family that we ever seen as a family, active family for most of us, because a lot of us come from broken homes or one-parent family. So that was the first black man that we ever seen that had a wife, children, a doctor, and a lawyer, you know, and children go on to college to show us that there is a way. So, you know what I'm saying? That people don't need to forget that either.
And
so, you know, why they always say, but my thing is, let's go back to this right here. Okay, Emmett Till, we want to talk about that then. Emmett Till got what, hung for looking at a white woman? He was hung and killed for looking at a white woman. So, and this woman's still living. So, come on now, we talking about, that's what I'm saying. But is she in prison? No. So, we need to look at this thing.
That's what I was saying about what you. My bad. That's what I was saying about what you were just saying a while ago when you talking about like with Bill Cosby, because like you said, like with the Cosby Show, that show us. Let's keep it real. Oh, and another thing, let's not forget, like Bill Cosby put a lot of white people on that show. But when you seen Claire and Cliff, that shit was so dope. Because if you go back,
yes, it was. Yes, it was.
You know what I mean? Like you go back before that, when you look at Good Times, they was living in the projects. Right?
Exactly.
All black shows was all about living in the projects, being broke,
you know,
and laughing at the struggle. But then when Bill Cosby came out with the Cosby Show, he showed a different side. Like, oh no, we can show a close family with a lawyer and a doctor and good kids that ain't out here getting in trouble. You know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. And sending kids to college. And then the spinoff was A Different World, where his daughter went to college. You know what I mean? And showed college. I wanted to go to college so bad watching that. You know what I mean? That made
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Went to college because of A Different World, like because you was like, yo, college was like it's the joint. I mean, I didn't know what I was saying. You know what I mean? But you know,
well, I'm still in college right now, so.
But it's real. It was very inspirational. You know what I mean? And I just feel like I said, I don't know if he did it or not. I don't know, but let's just be honest. Like I said, you go to a room with a married man. What you going for?
My thing is that, and my thing is, if this man was so okay, well, I think I'm getting on another subject, but it's still the same in the same realm. Donald Trump speaks about being conservative. Conservative means you a home, you a family value, family-based person. So why is he out here sleeping with prostitutes then? You know, if you're supposed to be a family man, a value man, you so conservative, you believe in the American way, you're supposed to be home with your 5-month-old child, but you out here with a prostitute paying her. So that's not
because that old window can't get out no more.
But you know what? I don't care how much money. I don't care how much money this man offered me. Yes, like looking at him, I would have to put a bag on his head. Cause I was looking at him like,
don't cut that light off.
I look at him like for real. You know, I'm like, Melania Trump. You know what? My heart go out to her. God bless her, because you know she had to actually sit there and let this man touch her. He could touch me with a 10-foot pole. I'm just sorry.
Let me throw that out there also from what a rumor that I heard. I don't know how true this is. They have an agreement that if he was to become president, she was about to divorce him, and they had an agreement that she would stay with him if he became president. You see how unhappy this woman is.
Yes.
And it's a rumor that the one of the guys that she's sleeping with is one of the Secret Service agents.
And I'm not surprised, because she don't even want to hold his hand in public. She don't even want to go. When they went to see the to see the Queen of England, she walked with the Secret Service, and he walked ahead of him. I'm like, I don't understand this, because when Barack went somewhere, Michelle was holding his hand, I would have been holding his rib, his everything. No, nigga, you're not about to leave me. We together. We like Velcro. This ain't even about to happen. But she just walked behind him like, oh, well, I don't even want to be here anyway. So, you know, that's how I see it.
I mean, it's real. I mean, it's real. But, I mean, because like I said, man, we all know that he paid for that bitch. I mean, he imported it home. Let's keep it real. That bitch is
well, you know what? It's not a dollar amount that you could put. It's not a dollar amount that you could put in front of me to say, you know, one night with this man. I wouldn't even get him 1 hour. I couldn't even be in the same room with him. Not long being in the bed with him. You know what? Oh my God, no. I'm just sorry. You know, it's probably a lot of women. You know what? It's probably a lot of women say, well, you know, I'm gonna go make this money anyway, but they don't want nobody to know because you know everything that on the forefront is about him now. But secretly, they're probably gonna say, oh yeah, I'm gonna go make this money right here, but they don't want nobody to know they're real discreet now. So, but yeah, I couldn't.
What you mean. But it's just crazy. Like we talk about this a lot, but like I said, man, we talked about it before, but it's crazy, man. America is just a fucking reality show now. Like that shit is
that's true.
And that's why you know what I mean? And that's why I don't understand like people that got like don't get me wrong, I understand you're supposed to be proud to be where you from if you're American. You know what I mean? Like you're American.
Exactly, yeah.
But at the same time, what the fuck are we proud of?
Oh no.
And that's what hey Jay.
Hold on.
Go ahead. And let's put it out there. A place that we work at, we ain't calling no names. Look how the politics of the business has changed in the last couple of years. And let's be honest about that. Everything from you had a good work environment. You want the greatest. Now to one of the most terrible work environments that they're out there. Because they don't care.
You know,
it's all about his money.
Because they can blatantly treat you how they want to now because Donald Trump just giving them the motive to say, well, you know, we in power, so, you know, you work for me, you know, and whatever I say goes, you know. And, you know, I'm going to share a story with you. My son, when Donald Trump got elected, them little white kids came to school the next day and said, yeah, we won. I'm like,
now,
what do little kids like that know about we won?
Don't even know what they're talking about.
Because they listen to their parents. Their parents are already teaching them this stuff. So they listen to their parents because their parents are already teaching them. I'm surprised we haven't had a caller. I'm surprised we haven't had a caller in yet.
You know, hey Tony, you know, back in the days in Bedford, that when you slipped by, somebody would have their ass whooped. No, I'm trying to tell you. That, you know what? That's my friend. That's my buddy. Yeah, but now you don't. They just so oblivious to say anything. Like you know, and now you know, white people used to halfway speak to you in the grocery store. They don't know how to speak to you. They want to look at you. They bump into you. Keep on going. Like you know.
But you know what?
Right. They already know what it is.
But you know what? Let me tell you something, man. Y'all gotta understand something, man. You gotta reverse that shit. I'm serious. I tell my wife, I do it myself. I said, baby, when you in the grocery store and a white person comes by you, grab the kid. Like they do what? When a white person walk past your door, lock them up.
That's true.
You know what I mean? Like I'm for real.
That's true.
Like make them feel comfortable like they do what? You know what I mean?
That's true.
We come around like we and we black men, Tim, so we've been through it. And then you've been through it too, so I'm not saying you haven't.
Yeah.
But you don't walk past a white person car. You ain't paying this motherfucker no mind. I know you not. You just walking past the car, going to your car. Next thing you know, you hear, click.
Exactly. Like what? What do I need? No, let me tell you something, Tim and Jay. Friday night we was at the game. And, you know, we were shooting the videos and stuff, and this little white boy came up to me and just ran and hit me and just took off running to his daddy. And I told Tom, and I told Charles, and Charles said, what? I said, yes, he just ran up to me and hit me. You better be glad that, you know, like, I don't hit other folks' kids, but
yeah.
Okay.
I'm about ready to
I was like, it just caught me off guard. It caught me off guard. I was like, you know what? This little white boy just came on here.
That little fucker would have hit me. I would have told one of my boys, get it. Get it right now.
I said, Lord have mercy.
I would have got kicked out of the game.
I said, Lord have mercy. You know what?
What do you mean?
But that's the thing. They teaching their kids to be this way, you know. And it's sad to say, and people don't want to really say it, but it's true. They teach their kids how to hunt, you know. They look at us all funny. You know, they play with our children in the beginning, you know, when they in elementary school and whatever. But as you notice, when they start getting in 7th, 8th grade, the same little kids that used to play with you, they don't play with you no more. They don't even sit to the table with you no more. They sit way to another end with all the light them. You know what I'm saying? So,
they are, like I said, this nation is so divided now that it's just ridiculous. And just if nobody won't do nothing about it, and that's the point. It's about power. It's just like, okay, we got to have this power, but you got to send this nation into a war, and it's coming.
I mean,
people better recognize it's coming. If you got somebody like Donald Trump in power that don't know nothing, this man, like I said, I don't know this man. This man just got business sense, and he don't got that. He got good.
Okay.
He made a good investment.
How he don't have business sense and he keep going bankruptcy? Like we were saying,
that's what I'm saying. He just made good investments.
And he wanted to run and take care of the people's business and the people's money, but he can't even keep his own money. So how you gonna control my money when you can't handle yours? And
the only reason he got that because his daddy was rich. His daddy was rich. When you're in a rich environment. Yeah, you're in a rich environment where you're young, you move into that environment. Nobody don't know, you don't know nothing because somebody run the business for you.
Exactly, right.
Yeah, you just sit there and smile and look dumb as hell like you always do. And just say, hey, how you shake hands, kiss the babies, and that's it.
He don't even kiss no damn baby. You know, when you think about right, you know, he's hugging babies and holding them. No, I ain't never seen him kiss no baby. I ain't never seen him kiss his wife.
and
I said he better not put his lips on my baby.
I'm trying to tell you.
Well, let me take a picture with your daughter. Yeah, that's gonna be $1 million, bro.
And let's be
$1 million, bro.
And let's be honest.
Let's see what you're looking at. Let's find out where his hands gonna be at.
And you better not.
I'll whoop his ass.
What? On what, J-Face?
You better not touch it either.
You better not touch. You better not put your arm around him. No. Secret Service. I know my baby. She's gonna be standing there looking like, who the fuck is this guy?
Exactly.
And Secret Service can say, "Whoop his ass, sir. Whoop his ass."
And you know, in the background, they can be like, "Yeah, get him." You know what? You know, in the front they got to be like, "We protecting him." Yeah. But you know what? My thing is with this whole sexual assault and allegation is President Trump got on TV and said he said he believed this woman. He said she is credible. Now, what did that tell you? He know that she's credible, but yet he still don't care. He don't care that, you know, he believes her, but he don't care about that because he still want this man in office. This man gonna be on the Supreme Court justice for the rest of his life. He's a conservative. Right. He want to take away all female rights. He want to make sure Donald Trump don't get impeached. And anytime, you know, when it's a deciding vote, he got to be the one to make the deciding vote so he can say yes or no to whatever it is. I don't want this man having no authority over me and my business, what go on in my body. He don't know my body. I know me and my body. I don't need nobody telling me how to run this. You know?
That's right.
Because what might be right for me or another woman is not going to be the same. So you can't just go up there and say, well, just strike it all down for everybody. No.
That's true.
Because somebody's mama should have just struck that down so he wouldn't be here. Because my mom told me a lot of times, she said if abortion went out when she was born, a whole lot of us won't be here. So,
Very true.
I know she was just playing, but yeah. Mm-hmm.
No, but it's real too. It's still real at the same time. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But
yeah, I'm just saying. You know, like I was telling Jay last Saturday, I said people don't understand Roe v. Wade. It carries a lot more than just you know, getting rid of abortion. Because abortion is just one part of it. You know, it carries, you know, pap smear, mammogram, birth control, a person's right, you know, to whether they want to live or die. You know, so we got to just look at the whole bill and not just look at abortion because, you know, they put abortion out there so, you know, white people can say, oh, let's just get rid of it. But you get rid of abortion, you get rid of Planned Parenthood. So.
Yeah.
Right. That's just crazy, man. That shit. A lot of it's crazy. I think. You know what I mean? Crazy.
You know, I just don't think people should have that much control over somebody else's life when you can't even run your own life. You know, you out here raping and drinking and doing all this other kind of stuff on the sun, but then you want to come try to tell me what to do. No, you're a criminal. Why do I need to listen to you? You need to be in jail. But you want to come and tell me how to run my life? No.
We got a caller just came in. Caller, how are you?
I'm fine. This is Stacy, guys.
Hey, Stacy, how are you?
I'm okay.
All right, what's on your mind today?
I'm just calling to kind of listen in for just a little bit before I, you know, respond or.
We talk about the Playboy mentioned Trump, and he think he can do anything he wants to do.
Yeah, we talk about that too. But basically, you know, we started out talking about Brett Kavanaugh and you know, Dr. Christine Blasey Ford, you know, with the testimony that went on Thursday. You know how she conducted herself in one manner, and then when he came in acting like you know, he didn't need to be there. Like, you know, why you need to question me? I'm already a judge anyway. You don't need to look into my background. You know, he just was being so rude and obnoxious to the community. Like, is that who we want to put in a Supreme Court? You know, is that somebody that show us that, you know, he can do the people's business? So, yeah, I'm just trying to figure out, you know, where do you stand on this? On this position.
Okay, I just, like I told you guys the last time I was on, I am a simple person. You know, a lot of times you ain't got to say a whole lot and already know what's going on. Everybody ain't going to tell the same lie.
Right.
And if this man was a person that would assault a woman when he was in high school, then he went on to assault another woman when he was in college. I wonder how many women he assaulted once he got out of college.
Exactly.
Because this was something that followed him from his childhood. By the time he got to college, he was an adult.
Yeah. And see, that's the thing. So, that's why he don't want the FBI investigation, because he know they go back and start probing him through his high school. They're going to uncover more than what he want people to know now. You know, the more you uncover, the more people going to come out.
Yeah, well, and we definitely shouldn't look to Donald Trump to make any decision outside of accepting someone that don't. And a lot of people will make this about color. This thing ain't about color, not with Trump and Kavanaugh, whatever his name is. This thing is about power. And as far as they're concerned, women, and I don't care what color woman you are, they demote. If you're a white woman, you might as well be black just because you're a woman. So they don't care about the color. They just care about the power. You know, I think a lot of people are using the analogy about the caveman. You know, you just take your stick and go bust a woman upside the head and drag her where you want to drag her and do what you want to do to her. That's the mentality that these people have.
Yeah.
And they want to keep it.
You know, but the good thing about
you imagine
is Donald Trump can't vote him in. That's the good thing about it. Now I don't know how far it's gonna go. You know, the committee or the congressional got to vote him in. So Donald Trump he can just nominate him. He can't put him in office. So that's the only one good thing about that. So, you know, as women, we got to stand up and make our voices heard now. Like, and I was so proud of the women that did come out. So,
no, actually, I just think that our men need to stand up to protect us now.
That's right.
You know, we have our position. We have our position in the community. Our position is to stand behind our man, and when he needs help, we need to be his soft place to fall. But he's supposed to be our protector.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. We need more men standing up, not just black men, but all men that believe that women shouldn't be assaulted in that way.
That's right. And what's crazy about that is what you just said, right? We do need us men, you know what I mean, do really need to stand up. You know what I mean? And the thing that gets me is we as men, and I mean I've made the same mistake and I can admit that, but we as men got this thing where we don't want our daughters to be treated that way, but we'll watch another woman get treated that way. That don't make no sense.
Absolutely.
But what's also crazy is, and now it's not all women, I know that, but what's also crazy is, man, I've seen it, and I've even done it. You know what I mean? I've stood up for some women, and they looked at me like I was a damn fool. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's bad, and that's horrible. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, you are completely right. We as men, period, we need to stand up on that because, like you just said, we can't expect. I feel like we as men, especially, cannot expect a woman to have our back if we ain't got their front.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah. Right.
We got to have your front for you to have our back. That means we be out front for you to have our back. You can't have my back if I ain't out in front of you. Come on now.
Yeah, exactly.
So I feel completely.
I'm just getting tired of men. You know, while they out here doing all this craziness, you know, this black on black crime, killing each other. You know, white people, they enjoying it. They embracing it in this. They love this when they see black on black crime. And so, you know, if they don't stand up and see what's going on, but when they go to jail, they want us to come support them, come see them. You know, this is stuff that they need to be listening to right now so they can understand, you know, oh, these people trying to take all of us down, not just one. They trying to take all of us down. So, like you were saying, that goes along with what you were saying. Black men need to step up and, you know, be supportive and, you know, push forward with this, you know, with this movement as well, because we can't do it all alone. And, you know, the men can't do it all alone either. So.
Okay. Well, I definitely hear what you're saying, Tanya, and I think I told you guys the last time I'm pro-black. I'm for any and everything black. I just think that we're in a time now where the enemy don't care what color you is, as long as he's furthering his agenda. We get thrown off. We get thrown off a lot because we continue to want to try to fight the black. We want to try to fight the black fight, and a lot of times you got to know what weapon to take to the war. You got to know what kind of war you're fighting. And we're not fighting a racist war right now. They're trying to throw us off like black against white and all this kind of stuff, but it's really not about race. It's about power. The old white men are trying to keep. They get ready to die, and they're still trying to hold on. They don't care that you're a white person, black person, whatever. They want to keep those same. They want to keep those same standards, like Kavanaugh and Trump you know, they always had the power to do whatever it is that they wanted to do and get away with it.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
that's the type thing that.
Well, I mean, and that's true. That's true too.
Still got the same power. Ain't that what you said?
But I mean, and that's true, and I understand what you're saying. It's not a black and white, but on the other hand, you know, white people are in power, so really still, even though you know it's power over the people, it's still, you know, them control the black people as well. So we still got to be on one accord with each other.
You're right about that. You're right about that.
Yeah.
But my point, you're right about that. But the point that I'm trying to make is we're so busy trying to keep the black power, you know, the black pride, or however you want to phrase it. We're so busy doing that we ain't seeing all the tricks and all the things that's changing.
Yeah.
By the time we realize all the new laws that they've made and all these new things that they're sneaking in here, it would be too late because we've been sitting over here talking about black pride and black power and all this kind of stuff.
But
and I'm not saying for 1 second, you know, forget about black pride or black power. I ain't saying that at all. We definitely got to keep that. That's something that we have to instill in our children. But what I'm saying is we got to be able to multitask. We got to be able to be black and proud, and we got to be able to keep up with what these
people,
what the enemy is trying to do in the corner.
You know what? Let me tell you something, and I'm glad you spoke about that because on Friday night we was talking with this man at the game, and he said those same words. He said, every time you think you coming to the table knowing what, you know, the other hand got, they already done switched up the game. So what are we going to do? And my thought was, you know, if we know that these people are always switching up the game, we got to switch up our game as well, or be able to, you know how to play their hand. You know, every time they come in, make sure we know, you know, have another hand to come with as well, because we know that they're going to come with something new all the time. So I'm glad you said that because that brought me back to what we were speaking about on Friday night.
Yeah, and Tanya, you know that I went to a wedding yesterday, right?
I didn't know that.
And you didn't know that. But anyway, my sister she did marry a guy yesterday. He's half Caucasian and half Asian. I didn't know what to expect when I got there. You know, because let me remind you again, I'm pro-black, but I love family. I'm pro-black, but I love my family no matter what they choose. So I'm going traveling to go to the wedding. I get there not knowing what to expect. Are these people going to be able to handle? Because when you're pro-black, you carry a certain kind of presence. You know, somebody can get in your presence and they automatically know you don't want to mess with this person right here. So I didn't want to come off too heavy. But we got there, and it's a beautiful setting. And the hospitality was great, and we're just enjoying the scenery. These people, these Asian people, along with the white people, have their own community. This whole street is full of nothing but family. And they're welcoming this black girl into that family. And the thing that I got from them is they don't care who you are or where you came from. The only thing that they care about is the disturbance on that street. I'm pretty sure those people get together and they talk about the same type things we talk about in our community, politics, whatever. All I'm saying is we have to get out, and I'm speaking to myself, I'm preaching to myself, because I've been guilty of this a lot. We got to get outside of our communities to see what these people got going on.
Exactly.
Because there's a lot of things that's passing us by because we're so focused on who killed who right in our community. or you know what Donald Trump wanting to throw it off like Colin Kaepernick, Nike, you know, whatever it is that he's like, this nut. I don't know if y'all seen the press conference the other day that he did. He couldn't even complete a whole sentence. But anyway, we just have to be able to multitask when it comes to politics, when it comes to community, just when it comes to what's important to us. If politics is important to you, in every aspect of politics, we need to be looking into that. If community is important to us, I'm sorry, you can go ahead on.
No, I was just saying, you know, that was another thing. You know, I spent a few minutes talking to this person, and, you know, some of the same things that you're talking about, you know, we spoke about that as well, and, you know, we can't know things, you know, stand in our own, you know, in our just little community, you know, because that's what they expect us to do, to stay in this community and not go outside our perimeters, you know, to see what's on the other side, because they know, you know, they got us. But I ain't gonna say they got us because we over here because we choose to be over here. You know, they don't hold a gun to our head and say, well, you gotta live here, you gotta work here, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. We have been so defined with, you know, not doing this and not doing that because we said, well, you know, I'm not gonna go over there because, you know, the police can't go there too much, or get over there, get in trouble, you know, the law come over there too much, you know. So if we don't step outside our perimeters, then we never gonna know what's on the other side. So that was one of the things that we talked about as well. So I'm just glad that you brought that up because that's correct, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what?
So that's my view.
You know what?
Go ahead, Jay.
Okay. I'm really listening to you sisters talk, and I'm just being honest. It's I don't want y'all to please don't take it the wrong way, but it amazes me. I'm just listening to what y'all are saying. You feel me? And I don't even hear a lot of black men having these conversations. You know what I mean? Like, it's real. You know what I mean? Like, it's like I said, like you don't like we speaking on this right now, and I really appreciate. You know what I mean? You know, like she called in and everything, and I remember when that white lady called in. The white guy called in. You know what I mean and everything. But I'm like, where the other black men at? Because I get on the show every chance that I get. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's right.
Like, and I go, you know, and it go right back to what y'all was saying. Like, where the men at? Stand up. You know what I mean? And they probably listening. And they just like, yeah, I feel you. Call in.
That's the thing. You know what I'm saying? I keep telling people, and I post a lot of times. We so busy with our everyday life that our heads all in the cloud, and while we doing this, that, and the other, Donald Trump over there passing shit. I mean, Lord, you know, he over there passing these laws. You know, that's he over there passing them laws that's gonna affect us one day, or our children, or our children's children. But because we were so busy in our own lives that we didn't take the time to see what's going on, you know. And I know there's a lot of good men out there. Men care about their children the same way women do. You know, it's just that everyday life sometimes get people, you know, on the weekend they want to just do whatever it is, relax, party, go whatever, because they don't spend so much time during the week working or whatever. But now ain't the time for that. It's just not the time for partying. I mean, I ain't gonna say stop, but I'm just saying it's more important things than partying. You know, it's more important things than just laying around and not doing something, because we don't get out here in this fight, it's gonna take us over, and we're gonna be on the sideline. I'm trying to tell you. That's why this show is so important to me, because I see what's going on. I see it coming from a mile away. And I spoke about this a long time ago. I said, what's out there could very well soon be here. And when I spoke about that, I didn't know nothing about this Russia collusion. I didn't know nothing about this Brett Kavanaugh want to take over, you know, being Supreme Court. You know, I didn't know all this, you know, cameras and body cameras and, people getting shot and killed right in front of the cameras and, doing that can happen. This stuff is going to be at our front door, and we ain't going to know what to do because we won't listen. We didn't see it coming, and it's coming.
I think it's already at our front door.
Yeah, it definitely is.
What I mean?
I don't know, how you guys have upbringing was. I do know that the type of upbringing I had, I didn't want my children to. I needed for them to know about the experience I had, but I didn't want them to have to experience what I did in order to know it. So I wanted to break some cycles. I wanted to break some cycles. In order to break some cycles, sometimes you got to stand up and be the bad guy. They're gonna be mad at you. They're gonna say, this and they're gonna say that. But like yesterday, my 24-year-old daughter went with me to the wedding, and she could look around and see, Mom, this is how I want my wedding to be. When I was coming up, marriage was the last thing that was on my mind.
Right.
I'm glad to make a point to what you were saying, Tanya.
Yeah.
When I was coming up, marriage was the last thing that was on my mind because it was the furthest thing from what was expected in my community. If we can't break some cycles, if we can't stand up and say, okay, well, I'm willing to be the bad person. I'm willing to stand here and take this mess because my son is going to come after me. I need for him to know how to treat a woman. I need for him to know how to handle certain situations so he won't shy away from it. So he won't have to endure some hardships and not want to succeed because of the hardship. Now we're talking about where the men at. We're talking about where the men at. The men's still stuck in a place, in a cycle that no one is willing to break because nobody wants to be the bad guy.
That's right.
Somebody in every family, and let's just talk about if the Democrats take the House. I'm trying to figure out which one of them wiggly back men is going to stand up and undo some of that shit that Donald Trump done done.
Yeah.
Well, you know what?
Who's going to be the one that's going to stand flat-footed and say, this was wrong, and I'm the president now, or I'm this now, and we're ready to change it?
And I do. Let me tell you who the person is. Senator Cory Booker. He is going to stand up, and he's going to do what's right. And I don't know about the rest of them. They might fall in line behind him. But I do believe, now I ain't going to say I might be wrong, but I do believe with everything I got that he going to stand up and he going to go toe-to-toe with Donald Trump because that's exactly what he's waiting for. And I believe that. Now, the rest of them, I'm going to tell you another one. I believe Maxine Waters. And what's that Keith, I can't think of his last name, Keith somebody. But those three, and
I'm just talking about the men. I'm just talking about the men because we were just asked a question like, where the men at? And I'm saying, who's the man?
I believe Senator Cory Booker and the other guy Keith Ellison. That's his name, Keith Ellison. Senator Keith Ellison is going to stand up.
I pray that you're right because there's some cycles that need to be broke.
And let me tell you something. And the reason why, go ahead, Jay.
I'm sorry. Let me say this. Okay, first of all, let me tell you something. I'm from Jersey, okay? Fuck that nigga Cory Booker, man. I'm sorry, man.
Right.
You gotta forgive me. I'm gonna tell you why. Because when you go on Avon Ave, you go on South 13, you go in the hood, ain't no Cory Booker, man. I'm just being real, man. I understand. Don't get me wrong. I understand the politics. See, that's my thing with politics. My thing with politics is it's hard to explain, but But like I said, the thing with politics is, in the hood, we politic ourselves. You feel me?
Yeah.
So,
but sometimes, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, I understand all that, but the hood, like, this is why I try to explain to people, man. I understand politics, but hood politics is different. And we ain't got nobody from the hood in politics. Like, that's from the real hood. Like we got black people. We got black people that stroll through the ghettos. We got black people that come around when they want to vote. They want to kiss the baby. You know what I mean? But we need, I feel like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like we need, it might sound crazy, but we need a real, I hate to say this because I don't really like to use this term, but we need a real nigga in there, man. I'm talking about that nigga that knows that you're real. Like, for real, I hate to say it, but we need a real nigga in there.
I totally understand what you're saying.
Yeah,
that's
the reason why.
It's real. We need a nigga
that's the reason why I said. That's the reason why I said somebody got to stand up and be the bad guy. It's gonna be if you find a nigga from the hood to stand in the middle of the hood to try and give this politics to the hood. Oh, do you understand how many crabs in a bucket is gonna be trying to pull him down?
Everybody.
But listen. That's not to say that we don't need them. We do need them. Just like I used that analogy with me and my children, I was willing to stand up and, have you mad at me because I got to make this decision. That's what we need in the hood. But who's willing to take all those lashes?
But so you know what? I'm trying to tell you. That's why when I made the move that I made for me and my son, even though at the beginning, I'm telling you, he fought me to nail, he fought me to the T, but I knew that moving him was the right thing to do. I knew it, and every now and then, that first year when I moved out of Bethel, he cried. He caused so much chaos and problems with me, and with the schools and whatever. And I just, at one point in time, I just want to say, you know what, forget it. I'm just gonna give up. But at the end of the day, I knew I made the best decision for me and him. I couldn't worry about the rest of the people that I left behind. I had to make the best decision for me and him. If I wanted to be a role model for him, I had to get him out from where he was and bring him over here so it could be me and him, you know what I'm saying, so he can understand what it means to set yourself aside for everybody else and do what you need to do for yourself. Because being where we was not going to help me or him or our situation.
That's right. And you know what? I think that not to cut all off or anything, but you know what? One thing that bothers me personally is so much. We got so much bickering going on within ourselves. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like in your own house. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not saying necessarily my house or your house or whoever's house, but at the same time, you got the average. I'm gonna keep it real. The average black man and woman don't even see eye to eye unless they laying down.
Exactly. Right. That's true.
And that's, you feel me? And we all know what happens. That rubs off on the children. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because we all know. I know it's so cliche to say this, but it all starts at home. You know what I mean? It starts at home. Don't start at schools and all that foolishness. It starts at home.
Yeah.
And most black men and women, I hate to keep throwing race in it. You know what I mean? But I'm a black man. But you know what I mean? The only time we see eye to eye is when we laying down. I said that in one of my songs. That shit is crazy. You know what I'm saying? We only see eye to eye when we naked, and that's crazy.
And most of the time, I try to hurry up and be asleep.
Dang.
I do. I hate to say that, but I try to hurry up and be asleep because look, check this out. I work 50 hours a day. 50 hours a week, and then I have class. I have homework on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Cook my son. Family, and then by that time, I don't want to participate in anything else. Sometimes I want to hurry up and go to sleep. So, yeah.
Well, and that's the thing. That's the reason why. That's what I be talking about. Like the way they got this system set up they got it set up where you ain't got time for your son. You ain't got time for your man. I ain't got time for my wife. I ain't got time for my kids. I had to go to work yesterday. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when I get ready to go to work on Saturday, my daughter, who is 6 years old, I love my kids, but my daughter, she's the baby, and she's different than my boys, of course. You know, I tell my boys, yo, Daddy got to go to work. Oh, they looking at it like, no doubt, Dad handling is busy, right? But my daughter's like, Daddy, you always at work. I live in a house with my children and don't see my children, literally do not see my children until the weekend. And I'm in the house with them. Like, the system is crazy because it's got it where I got to go to work 50 hours. My wife got to go to work 50 hours. What? That's crazy.
It is. Yeah. It is. And you know, then you have some people that got all this power. You know, they work less, make more, and you know, and they still can control. And you know, so it's just crazy. While the rest of us work hard, do more, and still make less. So.
Yeah, I have been on every level. Well, not every level, because, you know, there's some folks out here, some millionaires and some billionaires. Yeah. But I've been on most levels. You know, if I had money, and then I, you know, was kind of caught in the middle, then I've been on the bottom, too. And I'm going to tell you one thing that I can tell you for absolute sure. I've always had a roof over my head. I had some food on the table. I had some clothes on my back. Whatever need that I had, or my children had in their life in that moment, we had it. We might not have had exactly what we wanted, but we always had what we needed.
What we need.
That's right. Now, there's been some times where I've been in a knockdown drag out. God was dragging me out every time because I can't fight him. But it felt like a knockdown drag out. Like, Lord, okay, I done did this. I was supposed to do this. This is what you said I was supposed to do. This is the position you wanted. Your word said I should be in. So God, I'm struggling. I thank you for giving me the things that I need. But Lord, look at all this pretty stuff that you done promised me. I got to get out here and almost kill myself to get it. Oh no, that ain't how you said it's supposed to be. So a lot of times I don't even know your name, sir. Whoever that was just speaking.
Oh, that's my name's Jay. I'm sorry,
Jay. And I don't know if you're Muslim, Christian.
Yeah,
whatever.
I actually am Muslim.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whatever it is that you believe, I know. Whoever it is that you believe in, I know that religion teaches you that God loves you.
No doubt.
And you're going to go through the pits sometimes, but you ain't going to always be there. So whenever you come out, embrace it. For whatever it is that you got going on good, take that thing in, savor it, because there's going to be another pit. And you're going to need some hope for that one, too.
No doubt.
So,
no doubt. I appreciate that.
All those hours that you and your wife is working, pray yourself through it. Call on Allah. I think that's what we operate to.
Yeah.
Call on him.
Yeah, we call him.
And remind him of his promises.
No doubt.
Remind him, because that's what God wants us to do. God wants us to commune with him and say, okay, God, you knew that I wasn't going to be perfect, or you wouldn't have sent your son. Jesus had to atone for these things of mine. You know I wasn't going to cross every T and dot every I, but you still gave me some promises. And the only way I shouldn't get those things that you promised me is if I didn't live in expectation. If I don't want nothing. But to say that I don't want nothing is to be telling a lie, because I want it all. Even though I know I ain't going to get it all.
Yeah.
But, okay, y'all, I'm done. I'm not going to.
No, you are fine. You know, what's funny is, because I was talking to a young brother earlier, you know, and he was going through some things, and I was talking to him. So that's another reason why I kind of came on late, because I was talking to the young brother about some things he had going on, you know, and he was just like, man, Jay, you really, like, I needed to hear that. You know what I mean? And now, we up here, you know what I mean? And you said that to me, which I got things going on, you know what I mean? And I'm like, see, I needed to hear that from you. You feel what I'm saying? So it all comes full circle, you know what I mean? It's all right, you know what I mean? So, I understand where you're coming from, man, for real.
Yeah. I mean, she gives me the word all the time, so, yes, she's very encouraging, so. But I just hate that. I just hate, to, and we all go through it, but I hate to see another brother or a sister that's struggling. And I know that if you can stay in the fight, there's some light coming towards you. You can't see it. The hardest thing I have ever had to live through is having patience to see what was on the other side. That patience thing is something serious. Oh, that's not one of my strong points. But I when I was younger, I had more patience. But now my patience is so thin. Like, I ain't gonna say it's thin. I'm not gonna say it's thin, but I'm just saying, most of the time, people don't want to try you until you're tired or you going through. But when everything's good with you, people don't mess with you. They don't try you. But when you're going through, that's when everything or everybody trying to try you at that time, and they can clearly see that she going through. Let me go and get her some more to go through me, But while I'm going, while I'm good and everything at peace with me, it's just like nobody on either side wanna tag with me. So I said my patience is running thin.
Here go another thing, Tanya. Let me tell you what happened to me the other night. For some reason, I was tossing and turning, couldn't sleep. And I finally sat up in my bed, and I looked over on my nightstand. And I said, okay, my Bible over there. Let me read my Bible. And I was just planning on reading one chapter. By the time I was finished, I had read 8. And I closed that Bible up, and I'm like, good God Almighty. If we live in the Old Testament, I'll be dead as a doorknob. Hell yeah. That's what I'm saying, because, they got stones here. Hold on, I'm going to make a point. I'm going to make a point to what you just said. God will get rid of those folks for the smallest little things. So, you said you start going through, and people don't know what you're going through or whatever. Sometimes you just get put in a situation with some folks that need to know whatever it is that's in you. You're supposed to be able to tell them, you need to get somewhere and sit down, because what you just said was foolishness. Don't say it no more. Sometimes you just got to tell folks.
Yeah, that's
because if we was anything like the God that we serve, he probably would have cut the heads off or got somebody to stone them or burnt them to death.
That's
so you good. Sometimes you're going to go through. Sometimes people just need to hear that they can't do any and everything to you.
I just think sometimes the way I am, people come at me and I be just, who is that keep yawning? Is that Mr. Tim Jones?
I heard Rose the thing. No, I won't yawn. No. I'm sorry. No, my hand hit the microphone.
What? But I just think that sometimes when I'm going through, and people just coming at me all funny and stuff like that, I just like, look, I'm already tired. I don't even want to deal with this. I just keep it moving because I don't like confrontation most of the time. But if you put me against the wall, I am gonna come out swinging. I ain't saying literally fighting, but I'm gonna come out. I'm gonna address the situation. But for the most part, I just be trying to get home and get done what I need to do, because all the other stuff I just think is just foolishness. At the end of the day, it ain't gonna make neither one of us no more, look no better than what we already do. So
yeah, well, I don't like confrontation either. But you wouldn't believe it by hearing me talk. But I don't like confrontation either. But I ain't gonna let everybody do whatever they want to do and say. You don't say it, you better say it over there, because you come over here, I'm a save fighter. I sure am.
No doubt.
And can do it well.
But that's real. You know, this is like Islam, man. We taught.
Yeah.
Islam, we not taught to turn the other cheek at all. Like, because
Jerry, I can't see you turn the other cheek.
Oh no, I don't know how to. Only cheek I know how to turn my ass. But you know, that's what we taught in Islam. We're not taught to turn the other cheek. We are not taught to start anything. See, that's why
that's right.
The wrong. You know what I mean? We, like a lot of people get it wrong. They get the misconception of what Islam is. You know what I mean? Like, oh, y'all do that. Okay, first of all, no. You know what I mean? But, you know what I mean? We're not taught to turn the other cheek. We're not taught to start anything, but we are literally taught to. If somebody does something to you, you have the God-willing right to fight back. You understand what I'm saying? So that's the reason why, like, I know, like, with Big T, sometimes he might be like, hey, Jay, why you be so amped? I can't help it. You know what I mean?
But you know what? And you know, believe it or not,
people, college, I ain't going to say white people, but college, when I was taking my psychology classes, college teaches you that if you have any kind of passion in you, then you're animated. No, I ain't animated. I'm just telling you the truth, and it's hard for you to receive it.
That's right.
So,
animated, what?
Yeah, you know, like the cartoon characters always doing too much.
What?
They're being real extra.
Yeah.
Right.
No, it's not animated.
Sometimes
You
people
frustrated.
No, that they call it animated.
I call it frustration.
People have called me animated before.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I ain't gonna take this. You know what? I have said this sometimes. I was like, you so vivid, or you know, and I have said it. So, yeah. But a lot of times I say that to my son because you know he come out with this outlandish stuff, and I'm like, boy, your mind is so vivid. Like, where do you get this stuff from? But you know, I'm saying for real because he look at me and he said some of the outlandish stuff to me. Like any other time, any other place when I was growing up, you had said stuff like that. You be sitting down on the floor with your head on the other side of you, like what? Really? Come on there. And children come up today, you know, they free to speak their mind any kind of way. But I say, not to me, you won't. It's not gonna happen to me. You can speak it, but you won't speak it to me.
Yeah,
that's right.
That's how it's supposed to be. You know, my daughter turned 24 in April, and her friend was at her house one day, and I guess Tanika said, I said her name on the video, but anyway, she said something and didn't want me to hear it, and her friend said, "Well, you wrong. You this and you that." And I'm looking at her like, "Okay, Tanika, you go ahead and let her know what the deal is around here."
I know that's right.
She told her, "Look, girl, I don't cuss in front of my mama. No, she don't respect me at all times." And that's just point blank period, because just like I fight somebody in the streets, I fight one of my own too for the right cause. You ain't gonna disrespect me, and I better not hear about you disrespecting nobody else.
Because my thing is, you don't pay a bill in here, so I pay all the bills. So I will fight you like you was a man. Like I don't care.
I mean, but
I don't care if I live with them and they were paying the bills, but not cussing in front of me.
That's right. I mean, I feel you. Ooh, I'm 35 years old, man. When I go around my mom, you know what I mean? Like, my biological mother passed away, but when I go around, you know, my adopted mom, it ain't no curse. You know what I mean?
No.
No. Much as I curse, hard as I curse.
Yeah.
When I go around,
yeah. That's a pray about it.
Yeah.
Cause I find myself. I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna put you on mute for a second. I'm trying to cook and talk at the same time, so I'm gonna just put you on mute for 1 second.
Oh yeah, but it's real. You know what I mean?
But it is.
It is. You know what I mean? We gotta. But that's what I be saying. Like, we gotta go back. I think. I hate to say it because it sounds so cliche, man. But we gotta get back to that old school respect. You know what I mean?
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Young homies respected big homies, and you know what I'm saying, little girls respected the, you know what I'm saying, the women, you know what I'm saying, and you know, we taught each other. You know what I'm saying? We care something for each other. You know what I'm saying? I mean, God damn, it's crazy. Like,
but that's true though. That is so true. It's so true because when you look back on old days and how people took pictures, when men stepped out, you didn't ever see men with jeans and all the pictures I ever seen. Dudes had on hat ties and a shirt. I don't care if they were going to the store. Even if they had on trousers, they still had on a tie and a hat. Like,
yo, I swear,
like, you know,
when I watch my grandfather's old pictures, like with him and my grandmother, and I'd be like, yo, my granddad and my grandma, they was just like mad fly. You know what I mean? Granddad always had a suit on,
know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? Grandma always had on a pretty dress or something. I'm like, yo, they mad smooth. We out here now like bag and hat to the back. We don't even got no respect for ourselves no more, man. It's crazy.
And I saw some of the pictures. And I saw some of the pictures that Tim posted. Tim was at your grandparents.
Huh?
What, today?
Was that your grandparents that you posted pictures of?
Today?
It was like a week, last week or a week ago. You posted a picture, and I think it was, and they look so clean cut, and you know, they look so clean cut, and you know, like they were just happy, you know, just together, you know. And now you see women and men, like I said, you see women and men having all these children. But I'm like, dang, I ain't never seen that man with that woman. When they had that child? You know what I'm saying? But back then, I'm serious. You know what I'm saying, Tim? You see men and women. He's like, I ain't know they had no kids together. Cause I ain't never. My sister, don't forgive me. I'm just saying one of them had kids. Man, I'm like, when in the world she got time to see this man? But this baby come along. Like, when in the world this happened?
Right.
In the older generation, you know I'm not lying. In the older generation, these men and women, they were together. They took pictures together. They had a family together. You know, they were just a family. The children when them kids came out, they had them little roll down socks, them little black, little shoes on, them little dresses, them boys with dresses.
And they
went out dressed like that always.
Yeah, and I know we gotta get off soon. But the thing is, like, the older, you know what I mean, like those grandparents and everything, they stuck it out. They stuck it out. You know what I mean? Like, they really stuck it out. Like, now we be like, man, F her. I'm leaving.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And
I'm pretty sure my grandparents went through their trials. You know what I mean? But they stayed together forever. You know what I mean? To the day they died, they stayed together. That was like super dope. Like, when I got married, I took my wife to because my grandparents are, they deceased. But I took my wife to my homeboy's grandparents' crib. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because family, we all family. All of them raised us. But I took my wife to my homeboy's grandparents' crib, and I just sat down with them and I asked them because when we first got married, and I just told them, I said, I just wanted to talk to y'all because y'all been together forever. We just started. I want to know how y'all.
That's right.
How y'all doing? How y'all still doing? You know what I mean? And he sat right down with us and he talked to us. They gave us that old school game, and we don't do that no more. We don't go back and go ask the OGs what's up for real. You know what I mean? Like, these they grandparents. So I sat my wife down. That's the first time she ever met them, and we sat down, we talked, and they told us what we need to do, what we don't need to do, how you gonna do this, and what you know what I'm saying, how you supposed to. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was dope.
Yeah. That's right, though.
Well, a lot of times we don't have that anymore. A lot of times because like I said, the cycle that I was trying to break with my children, I had my first child when I was really young. I had to adapt to
me too.
Whatever it was in the community that was going on. And it bothered me. I didn't want to do that anymore. And I didn't have anybody to go to that was elderly. I had older people around me, but they were some of the same crap I was doing. So
that's right.
So, but I just knew I didn't want my children to go through the same type things that I had to go through. So Yeah, we do need that in our community. Elderly people or older people that can set an example of how
That's
to
right.
do things.
We gotta give them that respect, man. We gotta give them
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
I'm real big on that. You know what I mean? I'm real big on that. Like if you are elder to me, you know what I'm saying? I got the utmost respect for you. Whether you a man or a woman, I got the utmost respect for you. If I see you coming through the door, I'm opening the door for you. And you better not walk in front of them. You know what I mean?
Right. That's right.
You know what I mean? If you're an older man, yes, sir. Yes, sir. I talk to the older ladies. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. And they be telling me, you ain't got to say that to me. I really I can't help it. I ain't got no choice but to say that to you.
I ain't gonna tell you why come a lot of these women saying stuff like that. A lot of these
they don't want to
women
feel old because they don't want to see
look at them
them
like that. They want you to look at them in another way. So you have to be careful with that too.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah.
And that's
true.
That's why.
But I can't help it. You know what I mean? Like I was talking to the lady, and she was talking. I was like, "Yes, ma'am." She said, "Well, you ain't got to say that to me, baby." I said, "Well, ma'am, I'm sorry, I can't help." And we kept talking. I kept saying, "Yes, ma'am," and "No, ma'am," anyway. And she was just like,
"That's right.
I understand. You was just
you
raised right, and that's good. You know."
You know what, Jay? You just taught me something right then. Okay, you just taught me something right then. Next time one of these old men trying to holler at me, I'm gonna keep calling him sir. I'm gonna keep calling him sir. Because sir, we can't do. I mean, you know, I respect you, sir.
You gotta call me sir.
Oh, you're crazy. Yeah, that's true.
That's what
that's funny, huh? Okay, so
you gotta call me sir, baby.
Yeah. But but I'm glad that we had a chance to come on and address a lot of these issues because, you know, like I said, these are issues that we need to talk about one time. We need to carry these topics on and on until we can make some improvements. So I'm just happy,
but
you know.
Let me suggest something to you, Tanya. Can I suggest something to
go
you?
ahead.
And I'm pushing to myself too, so I don't call somebody's name myself. But let's try not to use our families as examples because they might come up here. Don't y'all share this on Facebook and stuff?
No, that's the whole point. That's the whole point because we want you to come on.
Well, your sister ain't gonna want you to be talking about her having no baby. You ain't never see her with a man.
Well, you know, that's the thing. That's the thing.
No,
that's the thing about that is we should be having babies out here that we don't ever see you with. But you know, that's the whole nother story. I make light of that. I'll make a light of the situation. But you know, it's all fun and games though. But the thing about that is we need to talk about these things on an everyday on an everyday pattern so we can break some of these curses. Because like you said, a lot of these things are curses that need to be broken if we want to make some changes. You know? Yeah. But anyway, I know, you know, I enjoyed this conversation because it's been real. It's been real, and these topics are serious topics. Even though we make light of it sometimes, you know, it's funny, but these are some real topics that need real solutions. And you can't come up with real solutions if you don't talk about it, you know.
That's right.
So,
I talk about the real problems, come up with real solutions.
Yeah.
Fuck the government.
So I really appreciate Jay Real. I really appreciate, you know, Jay Real and Hip Hop, Tim Jones and Extreme Radio, Big T, and who else? Is it just Big T and?
All right. It's Big T, King C's, E-Double, and don't forget somebody, LC.
Okay.
Tonight, 8 o'clock.
So now I'm gonna just start calling y'all name out, and then everybody can just say who you are, and then we're gonna just keep it moving. And our last guest host is.
It's your boy Jay Real. You know what I mean, from the Real Hip Hop Show. You know what I mean? With hip hop is everything and everything is hip hop, man. So, yeah, man, tune in tonight, 8 o'clock, man. The Real Hip Hop Show.
The Real Hip Hop Show at 8 o'clock?
Yes,
8 o'clock.
The Real Hip Hop Show at 8 o'clock.
And you got your boy Vic T at Extreme Sports with your boy Vic T, King C's, LC, E-Dub tonight, 8:30 on here on Blog Talk Radio. Hey, hold up, don't forget.
I'm gonna tune in between y'all each 30 minutes. So yeah.
Yeah. And don't forget to catch it. You can catch us anywhere: Spotify, iHeartRadio, Radio FS, SoundCloud, iTunes. Hey, we all over.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, hey, thank you everybody for coming on. So, like I said, tonight, 8 o'clock, 8:30, J Real, Hip Hop Show Live, Facebook Live, Big T and Extreme Sports, right here on Radio AFS tonight, 8 o'clock at 8:30.
That's right. All right, yeah. Talk to you guys.
All right, y'all. All right, appreciate it. And y'all have a good one. And Political Nation, go on Spreaker.com. Right. You can catch it anytime. Spreaker.com/user/BIGTTYMM72. Appreciate everybody.
All right.
All right. Peace.